Michael Heath is the current Mr. Olympia after winning 6 consecutive times from 2011 to 2016. He has a near-perfect structure of huge delts, big arms, a tiny waist, and a chiseled midsection. Known as the Sardinian strongman, Franco Columbu really defied genetics in an age where supplements were hard to come across and training methods had to be unconventional to see any kind of sizable gains. Columbu had incredibly large muscle bellies on a small frame with tiny joints. As a result, he won over the bodybuilding world, winning 2 Mr. Olympias even after a devastating knee injury, in which he dislocated his knee during the 1977 World's Strongest Man while carrying a refrigerator on his back. When referring to leanness, we use the term "Zane-like" in bodybuilding. As such, anyone who has a name that is synonymous with bodybuilding deserves to crack the top 10 of this list. If there is one person that gym-goers would choose to look like, it would be Frank Zane. At only 190 pounds, he was as aesthetically pleasing to the eye as you can get and didn't look like a grotesque, bulky bodybuilder that much of the sport has reckoned with in today's times due to heavy drugs and a reliance on mass to win bodybuilding titles. Ronnie Coleman shocked the bodybuilding world after winning his first Mr. Olympia title in 1998 when 6x Mr. Olympia Dorian Yates retired and Paul Dillett collapsed on stage. Coleman emphatically stole the Olympia from Sean Ray, Nasser El Sanbati, and Kevin Levrone, who were all jockeying for first place for years. Ronnie came in huge and ripped. Dorian was probably happy he retired at the time because Ronnie's size and conditioning up to that point was unmatched. The most underrated bodybuilder of all time, Kevin Levrone had a ridiculous set of arms and delts to match his absolutely chiseled midsection. The Maryland Muscle Machine had just fallen short of securing greatness, placing second at the Olympia 4 times. What is the greatest physique list without Arnold? Arnold has been the face of bodybuilding since he won his first Olympia and won the hearts of the nation. Arnold's combination of sheer size and muscularity along with his personality landed him as the highest paid action movie star ever and the governor of California. However, while a lot of people probably think he should be up higher, Arnold really couldn't compete in today's times from a physical standpoint. His size is outmatched and he is clearly outconditioned by pretty much the entire field of bodybuilding post 1990. was just size or conditioning, but not both. Haney was the first to bring both to the table. He had groundbreaking muscularity and stellar shape. Yet, the 8-time Mr. Olympia does not receive nearly the amount of recognition he should, and that is certainly disappointing. Tipping the scales at 250 pounds, Haney was bigger than all of his competitors. Yet walked on stage with an 8-pack and razor-sharp cuts every time. Dexter Jackson finally got his taste of history, winning the Olympia in 2008 after finishing in the top 4 for years on end. Nicknamed the Blade for his razor-sharp cuts, Dexter Jackson has the deepest set of abs in bodybuilding. He is the most conditioned athlete of all time in this sport, always coming in with razor-sharp cuts. There couldn't be a more fitting name for Shawn Ray than Mr. Symmetry. Shawn Ray defined proportion and balance. It is mind-boggling to think he didn't win one Mr. Olympia title with a body like that. His vision to win audiences over with artistic display and proportion has been lost to the mass appeal despite his numerous top 5 place finishes in the Olympias. The biggest snub of all time, Kenneth "Flex" Wheeler racked up an amazing 17 professional titles, yet he never won the Sando, placing just behind the Olympia champs a total of 3 times. He won the Arnold Classic a record 4 times and was once described by Arnold Schwarzenegger as one of the greatest bodybuilders he had ever seen. Ronnie Coleman said that Flex Wheeler was the best bodybuilder he competed against.